Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to brew a Starbucks Blonde Vanilla Latte with the Mr. Coffee Cafe Barista. So I've got a detailed review of this machine on how to use it, but we're going to be using the latte feature today. So make sure you've got some vanilla syrup. Now this is from Starbucks, well it's off of Amazon, but it's their Starbucks brand. It's the liquidy kind. You can use the stuff from Walmart. It's a little cheaper. You know, this is pretty expensive stuff here. That was $5 from Amazon. Now the espresso, now your espresso shot. Now I bought some espresso roast, Starbucks. This is the whole bean, and I used a little grinder to grind it up. So I've got this Proctor Silex. It's a really old coffee grinder, but it seems to do a pretty good job of grinding up the coffee beans. Okay, so I fill it just to the top of the stainless steel portion with the beans. And then we can press the button. We got the lid on. And just kind of tamp it. It takes a little bit. So you can dump it over into the lid. It doesn't grind them super fine, but it does a pretty decent job. Okay, so you can use other types of, it doesn't necessarily have to be an espresso roast. These other coffees taste real good, and you can even use coffee that's already ground. And it works really well in this espresso holder that we're going to brew it with. These coffee grounds are usually ground fine enough to get an espresso shot out of them. And then I've got my milk in the back, 2%. So I've got my container full of milk here. This is the frother. It uses steam to froth it, and it's going to come out this little here. Okay, so make sure you've got a big enough glass underneath. Now, Starbucks, their small drink is 12 ounces. When we do this latte button twice, there's a small latte and a big latte. It's going to do a double shot of the espresso through this, and then it's going to brew a bunch of milk for frothing. And we're going to end up with about 13 ounces of milk and 3 ounces for the espresso shot. So you'll get 3 ounces from the espresso shot and 13. So you got to have about a 16-ounce cup to hold this big latte. And then we're going to add 3 tablespoons of vanilla syrup, and that's it. So like I said, you can use coffee grounds, you know, even this is ground coffee. You could use this for your espresso shot. Like I said, I've got my milk in. Let's put our, so I like to use this container when I grind up just because it's so much easier to pour. So I'm going to make a little heaping mound. Okay. Now this has a really nice tamper. It fits it just perfect. So we want to just do a light tamp. Nothing super hard, just kind of nice and even. We want that just below the lip. Nice and even. Now make sure you don't have any coffee on this lip or around the cup anywhere, because it'll get in your drink. Okay. Then we come in here at about a 45-degree angle. Goes up, and we hold the machine, and we got to turn it until it locks. Okay. So now it's locked. Make sure this button's on latte and not cappuccino. When it's on cappuccino, you get a lot more froth, a lot more foam. A latte does not have quite as much foam as a cappuccino. Got our milk in. Like I said, it's up to temperature. Okay, so when I press this latte button twice, it's gonna froth the milk first, which is about 13 ounces. And again, after it's done frothing the milk, then it's gonna go do the espresso shot, which is about 3 ounces. So that's why you got to have a pretty big cup down there. Now it's going to brew the espresso shot, about 3 ounces. It's going to be about 150. maybe about 160. Just wanted to show you get some really cool separation when the espresso shot goes in there. It looks pretty cool. Okay, so our drink is done. We're going to take it out. So we're going to add 3 tablespoons of the vanilla. And you can add more or less depending on your flavor. 3 seems to be just right for me. Starbucks might use up to 4 on their smalls. But it seems just a little too rich. Now this is a stirred drink, so we do have to stir it. And this drink tastes really good. There's not any of the bitter coffee taste or espresso taste. It's just a really smooth a drink. This is one of Starbucks' most popular drinks. And it tastes really good. And we end up with about a temperature, you know, of 140. That's pretty good. It's not piping hot like Starbucks drinks. You usually can't even drink them. Now, this is pretty hot. I can barely touch this. So, that tastes absolutely delicious. This is a really good drink. So again, this was a Starbucks Blonde Vanilla Latte. It tastes really good. It's a really good tasting drink. I hope you liked the video. I'm going to be doing several different drinks with this Mr. Coffee Cafe Barista. I've had it for a while. I really like it. It does some really good drinks, and I'm going to start branching out and doing some flavored drinks and different things. So if you could, please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. And leave any comments down below if there's any drinks you would like made, or if you have any questions on how any of this was made. I check my comments daily, and I respond to anything that's said. You know, any questions or anything you have. So if you could, please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.